How's the video? Have a member of your group record. Alright, so what did you guys think? Start with this question. What stood out to you, or what was most shocking about your performance on the quiz?
I wasn't shocked at all. I mean, I didn't know the answers. Or they were things that I like grown up with, so they weren't like hard facts in the way that I was answering the question. It was just kind of like my perception from how I've grown up.
Like your experiences?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only one that kind of threw me for a loop was the first one. I really thought that you could. We know that like some races have like carry more diseases, like African Americans are more acceptable to like sickle cell and stuff like that. And so I thought that it would offer insight to like the predisposition of diseases and stuff. That's not obviously the case. And like skin color, you can't ever really tell by someone's race by that. Just because like everyone's different. Like in the summertime, I get really dark, and I have people think that I'm like Italian, or even I've been asked if I was Mexican, and
had that quite a bit too.
I know I have blue eyes. I'm like
exactly.
But just because like skin color, a lot of people thought that was the case. So like I knew that wasn't it. But I don't know. I think with the video that we watched, though, like the most shocking thing to me was by far like when the little African girl was asked like which doll was bad, and she picked
That was strange.
and I don't even know. I mean, I know why, but it just doesn't make sense to me why she would actually do it consciously and like pick that
Say
one.
that it was bad, but I
No.
didn't know.
Now, here's a question though. Would you get to hold it now? Just don't touch the screen. Here's a question: if you were a young white boy, would you pick the black doll or would you pick the white doll?
In all honesty,
In all seriousness.
I honestly would probably pick the black doll.
So,
Because like that's perception.
I don't know, I've never perceived people of dark skin to be bad, necessarily, though. So I think that I would have a hard time doing that.
Right, but I mean,
what
like,
would
if
you
were-
pick
you
it
were
out of
forced to
guilt?
choose.
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe out of guilt, I would pick the white one just because I don't want to pick on something that's just different from me.
Well, out of guilt, maybe, but the thing is, as a young person, as a young child, would you really feel that guilt?
I
mean,
did, yeah.
I grew up in Idaho, and I think there was like 2 black people in my high school, and so it's like, you know, it was something really different than, I don't know, it was like, I like to think they're not racist, but like, I think as humans we tend to fear like things we don't know and understand.
Don't understand.
And so like for me personally,
Oh, go ahead.
so for me personally, it's like, I don't know, like I didn't have very much contact with like African Americans.
Right.
I didn't even have very much contact with like Hispanics or anything.
But I think that doll instance might tie in with the people saying that their parents wanted to get them like the bleaching cream.
Yeah.
As perception as bad because their parents are trying to change their skin color. So their skin color is bad, thus the black doll is bad. Not necessarily because people in their society are black, so that's bad, just because that's kind of what they've been taught. They've been taught that they need to change.
Right.
So
Well, I would like it if they tried the same study with white children, because it makes you wonder. Just, I mean, they're so young already. You wonder what's happened or how they've been raised to make them want to choose the white doll.
yeah.
So I mean, I think depending on where they're from, what they're exposed to, how they're raised, just their experiences may determine which doll to choose. But I think and maybe they have done the study with white children. I think that would be interesting. Is there a second question?
No, that was it.
Yeah.
Just talking about the video and the quiz.
Well,
So,
I think basically what I thought was interesting is that the cellular level, there's no difference.
Right.
You can't tell race or differences from the DNA. I think that's what's important to remember is that underneath, you can't tell the difference. So.
Underneath, there's only one race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The human race.
We good?
Yeah.
All right.